Oh, all right. So whenever a girl gets on stream, they get weird, like about like physical and like, hey, listen, bro. All right, I'm gonna tell you all this, okay? She's a very professional woman. She's a WNBA player. Put some respect on her name. I got you.
We're calling the plays, all right?
You gotta listen and you gotta execute.
I already feel good about me. I'm good.
Just call it.
What's going on? This is Coach Marcus for Pro Fan Talk. I just watched the interview or the conversation with N3ON and Chennedy Carter. And don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. I just watched this interview. I saw a lot of content about this. Chennedy Carter was on an interview with N3ON. N3ON is one of the bigger YouTube influencers. He's got a real big YouTube channel, about 850 something thousand subscribers. Pretty big. So it was a big deal when I heard that Chennedy Carter was on there. I saw a lot of people commentating, making content about that interview and about what she said about the whole Caitlin Clark incident. First of all, let me just get this out the way. In my opinion, that was the most uncomfortable nonsense I've seen in a long time.
Because they be like, well, I'm gonna just say they're hornballs. So they're very.
Oh yeah, N3ON in this day and age, it'd be like that sometimes. Right? But like, you gotta understand, like.
I thought this was going to be a real conversation and Chennedy Carter was going to lay down some knowledge and you know, kind of drop some facts and maybe explain her situation or her perspective, whatever. Because let me say this, I am a Indiana Fever fan. I am a Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark fan, and I do not hate Chennedy Carter. I think Chennedy Carter is one of the best players in the league. She should, without any question, be in the league. She should have won Sixth Man of the Year last year. Chennedy Carter can ball. Let me put that out there first. I ain't got no hate on Chennedy Carter. I thought what she did was stupid. The optics of it didn't look great. And she took the hit for it. But I still think she's a great player and she should be back in the W without question. Now, in regards to this conversation with this dude, N3ON, I've never heard of N3ON before. I'm an OG. I'm 54. So N3ON is out of my purview. You feel me? He's not somebody, he's for the young kids. He ain't for me. But I understand and I respect his following. You got 850,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get to that level. So I understand that. But this conversation was just, no. This conversation looked uncomfortable. He looked like, honestly, he looked like somebody that ain't used to talking to women. That's what he looks like. It was very uncomfortable. It was very impromptu. He didn't have nothing. Everything was from the chat, but the chat really wasn't saying nothing. At least that's what I took from it. It was like he kept stopping and talking about stuff that didn't really matter.
I'm a guy. I'll go to McDonald's. I don't give a f. But you know.
Okay, N3ON, we ain't going to McDonald's still.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's not. But if you do go next time, wait, do you have hazel eyes?
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. It's very rare.
Yeah.
I think Chennedy Carter didn't do herself any favors from having this. Everybody now sees her on here, but what did you get from it? It didn't make her look bad, but it didn't help her situation either. You could have used this as a chance to really sit down and grind some things out and give your perspective. Ain't nobody gonna like it either way. So at least put it frame it in a way that you can use it to your advantage. Because again, I want to see Chennedy Carter in the league.
It happened to me when I was playing in the WNBA. Like, I'm pretty sure you've seen the clip. You seen the clip or no?
Which one?
The little clip where I bumped somebody, the little clip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, that's, trolls happen, man. They're going to be there.
I know. I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't know if you want to talk about it.
If they not, I knew, listen, I knew it was coming. But listen, if they don't hate on you, you're not doing something right. Like, they going to hate on you.
I want to see her in a W on somebody's team. I already predicted that she'll probably be picked up some way mid-season because of somebody getting an injury or something like that. That's my prediction. I hope it comes true. But in my opinion, this conversation didn't do her no justice. None. She could have done a lot better than this. But I understand she got the eyes on it and it's going to help her visibility. And anytime you're dealing with somebody that's got 800,000 plus subscribers, you're going to get some spillover. So her social media profile is going to get raised up a little bit. But I didn't learn anything from this conversation. Now, again, it wasn't negative. I don't think any worse of Chennedy Carter in this situation, but you got to be strategic when you got somebody that has this type of appeal and visibility. Now you got an opportunity to put your message across, to let everybody know, hey, I'm coming back. I'm doing this, go doing that. You can kind of lay out your game plan and make it work to your favor. And I just think she wasted an opportunity. She kind of dumbed it down to his level because clearly, he is not used to talking to women the way he was sounding. Talking about smoothies and going to McDonald's and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, man, talk basketball with the girl. And another thing, it is quite clear he does not watch the WNBA. It is quite clear that he doesn't watch the W. His comments were very vague. He wasn't getting specific. He was asking questions, and then he comes back with,
I saw the stats. You're like that. You're like that. And you play, that's the Chicago, right?
Clearly he doesn't watch the W. So she didn't, she could have done better than this. Maybe this is going to raise her profile and maybe somebody else with a big following can get her on another podcast or something like that. And you can talk some things out. You can put a better foot forward. I don't think she lost any points with this, but she didn't really gain anything from this either. I was very unimpressed with this conversation. Great for N3ON. He's a big YouTuber. Chennedy Carter, I don't think she did herself any favors. That's just me.